just so bored. That is why we started hanging out, okay? Cause like
why? Because you set my arm on fire?
no.
Anyway.
Okay, so I was doing this because I found a bunch of videos and it reminded me of when we first met, which was kind of weird because it was just like we didn't acknowledge each other at all, or I didn't acknowledge you.
Yeah, because I met you first in 8th grade at lunch, but you didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
There you go.
Next month is our 3-year anniversary. I was gonna say month. So I wanted to do something sweet every day, and I guess I'm gonna start off with this.
I used to have like half a face.
Yeah, that's why when he cut his hair after a year of us dating, it was like dating a new person.
Yeah.
Because it saw his full face.
She was excited.
I don't know about that. Oh, yeah. Was when one of my friends crashed into a car and ripped the window mirror off. The mirror off.
The rear view mirror.
And we were just like...
Of course, so we ran to our friend's house.
And we just chilled on the couch, like, trying to be, like, inconspicuous or whatever. We didn't have a TV on. It was so stupid. We're just all chilling there because he was right next to the guy, so there's one person between us. And, I reached over to grab the other guy's butt, and I overshot it, and, like, his cheek was like this. So I was just like, what the...
She grabbed it. I was like, oh.
Isn't it supposed to be over here? And then he says, hello, and I was just like, oh my god, I don't know you.
It was funny.
So he took it upon himself to make things less awkward by getting up and, you know, showing off his butt,
goodies,
smacking it, and say, you know, you want that Latino. Oh,
you would have done the same thing if you were me.
No, I would not have.
Yeah, you would.
No. Basically, I said, well, I don't know why anyone's freaking out, because, like, he's Hispanic,
and I'm Spanish. She don't date Spanish men. Latino ethnicities. But anyway, shit.
Because I just put them on, like, whatever.
We're together now, so obviously that changed.
What was it? But then after that, like, the first thought in my head was just like, did you just say cute? And I actually said that out loud, and you were just like, yeah. And I was like, you're so weird. And you thought I was weird. It was just all weird.
I thought that she was too guyish for me, and she thought that I was too girly for her.
I wasn't even interested in you like that. I just thought you stalked down my MySpace.
What didn't stalk down?
How'd you find my MySpace?
You gave it to...
I didn't give it to you.
No, you didn't give it to...
Talking about random stuff. Remember I told you about my allergies because that was the year I found out I'm allergic to life.
She's allergic to, like, everything.
And you're just like, wow, I feel bad for you. And I was like, why do you feel bad? I just think it's weird. And you're just like, because I've never met a person. You know, a lot of people say they've never met a person that's allergic to stuff as I am. Like,
dude,
I'm allergic to...
She's, like, allergic to, like... Picture the most randomest thing. Like, allergic to, like, hot air. She's just...
The mildness of my allergies makes up for one mega allergy.
She didn't tell me that until, like...
Oh, yeah,
down the road. She's just like, I'm allergic to this, and I was like, holy shit, you're gonna die in like a second.
I like had a pact with you to hang out with you, because I wanted you to chill with my friends, so like we could show him a like awesome time. And little did I know that I wouldn't be hanging out with those friends for that long afterwards. That's how it went.
She hit rock bottom.
Yeah, I hit rock bottom. Oh god, rock bottom. And I was still messaging him back and forth, and I was just like, hey, do you remember the promise that we made? And you're just like, yeah. And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't do it because, you know, summer was over. And I was like, how about we just hang out this weekend or whatever? And you were just like, sure. You didn't even more just like, let's play video games, eat food.
It was more of like it was like a subconscious attraction to each other.
I guess.
We didn't even realize it until it was.
Apparently,
like,
everybody else. Before.
Everybody else was just like, "Hey, you like her?" I was like, "I do." And they were like, "Yeah."
Cause to me, he's my best friend.
I was a friend. And I
you just like
and turned my head into her.
What did you say?
Her boobs, and I was like, "Oh."
I was just like,
I was like, I didn't say. I was just like, I didn't know what to say.
Like, I can't see. I was like, okay.
And it's
Here's another thing. This is why I didn't
think
you liked me. This is why I didn't think you liked me.
Why?
Because one of my friends decided to ask you, like, are you taken? And, like, I guess that's when I started realizing I kind of had something. Or, no, I think I was just upset because I was your friend and I didn't know. And you said, yeah, I'm with somebody. And I was just like, who are you with? You're always with me. And you were just like, oh, I don't know, I can't tell you, smiley face. And then my friend was freaking out. She's like, who the hell is he with? I was like, I don't even know, and I always hang out with him, so I don't know what's going on. I was like, why can't you tell me? And you're just like, oh, I can't tell. I didn't. And then,
I didn't know how to tell her.
Later on, it was some other girl. So I was just like, all right, I'm like your buddy, and I'm your girl buddy, and I'm really close to you, so I want this thing to work out. So I kept trying to give him advice to like tell this girl that he liked her, and I was just like, I would just talk for hours on how he should tell the girl. You said what would be a nice gift for a girl, and I was thinking, oh okay, you're gonna get the girl something like the girl that
Yeah.
you like. So I was just like, see, there's this sweater, this hoodie, and this hoodie, and I was just like, but because I thought it was another girl, so I was like, I think she would be more into this hoodie. And you're just like, but you like the other hoodie. And I was like, yeah, but that's my interest. Like, girls, not every girl's gonna like what I like. I think girls would like that more because it's a little more feminine. You're just like, all right, I'm gonna get the one that I originally said I liked. And I was just like, but she might not like it. And you were just like, oh, well, it's actually for you. And I was just like, no. You said, oh, well, very good friends deserve good presents. And I was like, fuck, that means you're a good friend, and that means I gotta go spend money.
Shit. Because it was important to me. So they were just like, well, unless you have a girlfriend or something, you're not paying that much. Which doesn't make any sense because to this day they still nag me because I spend too much money on you. But whatever.
What do you spend on me? I drive you around.
This thing.
That was one thing.
Yeah. But so who's your girlfriend? And I was just like,
the girl been
I didn't
want to
say it. Yeah, like I didn't want to say it because like.
Wait, so first you said yo te quiero, and in Spanish that really translates to I care about you. And I was like, oh okay, I care about you too. And he put an happy face, and I was just like, cause you never put a bunch of happy faces in your texts. You put like a little retarded face, but
The retarded face.
So I was like, what does this mean? You're a boy. And which was funny because my cousin didn't know. He actually knew the guy that was on the phone.
Yeah, I met him before.
Yeah, and he's just like, I don't know what it means. Well, he likes you, or maybe he cares about you. And I was like, you suck in the face to just stare at me like this. For I think a good half hour. And
Yeah,
I was trying to talk to you, but you wouldn't say anything.
She was talking, but like you know how it is. You just don't hear it. It's just blah 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 blah
Great.
blah blah.
So he was just staring at me, just like.
She's like, you know, it's snowing right now. I was like,
basically, except not the like.
except not the
sexualness.
like, yeah, not the perverted.
But But so yeah, then after that we were walking and it started snowing like a mofo. Out of nowhere, it just started snowing really hard, and it was packed up enough that like the whole floor was covered in snow. God had like my name in the snow, and then you drew your name in the snow, and then you drew a half heart, and then I stopped and looked at you like, what are you doing? And you're just like, oh, nothing, and you just scribbled out the whole thing, and I was like, was that a heart? And you're just like, no, and we just kept walking. I was like, I think that was a heart. And you were just like, no, it wasn't a heart. It was a retarded circle. I was like, why would you draw a circle? And like you just like just let it go. And I was just like, all right, whatever. And then I went online.
I put up a status.
And the status said, beautiful girl dressed in white. You stole my heart tonight. And I was dressed in white and black. I was dressed in a white jacket, but like black pants, black boots, and just a white shirt. And I was just like, so I'm wearing half white. So I'm guessing that's not me. I was like, all right, cool. And then
even though I spent the whole day with her.
So I texted
the whole
him,
goddamn day.
Or messaged him. Oh god, I keep saying texting. Messaged him. I was just like, so who did you hang out with after me, huh? Mister, and you just
I went
like
home and I fell asleep.
Yeah, you're just like I fell asleep. I was just like, so there's no one you hung out with other than me today. And you're just like, no. And I was like, oh okay. So your status? And you're like, yeah, I wrote a poem. And I was like, that's towards me? Question mark. And you're just like, yeah. And I was like, so it means you like me. And you're just like, yeah. And I was like, oh, like the like. Oh okay. I was just like, I like you too. And then, like, after 3 minutes of waiting in front of my computer, he writes, so, And I was like, so?
Why? Why not? Like, she was getting all pushy about it. And I was like, because
really
the guy
romantic.
asked the girl.
And I was like, so then, what?
She's like, so then what?
What are you waiting for?
Like, yeah, she was like, so what are you waiting for? Ask me out. And I was like, okay.
So then I wait, like, 5 minutes and I don't get a response. And I was like, alright. Okay.
I was thinking, genius takes time. I wanted to make it cute.
So, in the morning.
So that, you know, her friends could tell it'd be popular. No, I'm just kidding. I just thought it was sweet. So.
Yeah, you would think, like, a 3-year relationship would start out as something more
Spontaneous.
What's the
She got
19th?
her phone taken away
That was the 19th.
the night of like what,
January 19th.
30 seconds, not even 10 seconds after I sent that message.
So in the morning at
So-
6 o'clock in the morning, I got the message and it said, "Will you take me, Sir Alex, as your lawfully wedded boyfriend?" Which was so weird. I started laughing. I think I choked on my cereal, and I just didn't respond because there was another text. So I looked at the other text. I think there was other two texts, and then I looked at timestamps. They were all hours away from each other. So there's one at like 11, which was "Will you take me?"
Yeah, I asked
Then-
her at like 11.
Then
and
there was
I
an unhappy
waited.
face, and then there was an unhappy face sent at 12 o'clock, and then at 1 in the morning it was just like, "Oh, haha, smiley face. I guess it was a joke. Oh, good night." And I was just like, "Oh my god!"
And then like at 12 o'clock, it was like an hour. I was like pacing the fucking room. I waited a half hour and I sent a sad face. I was like, oh, wait. And then the next morning, she texted me, yes, 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 yes. And I was like, what? And she was just like, yeah, I want to go out with you. I want to date you. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Smiley face. And then I asked, "Wait, so when's our anniversary? Because you asked me yesterday, but I didn't respond
Oh, yeah,
till
then
today."
yeah,
And you're just like, "Pick a number." I was just like, "You pick a number. You asked me out. You just done it." Oh yeah, and the reason
with
why
champagne showers.
this year is like so important is because since we were in high school the whole time we were dating, it's like we didn't really celebrate our anniversaries. It was more of like, "Hey, how are you? Happy anniversary. Love
It was like
you.
midterms.
Cutesy. Yeah, let's study for
It was
midterms."
always midterms.
Yeah, so like every year the same thing. It'd be like we had a midterm the day of our anniversary, so that meant that we couldn't hang out. Oh, day of our anniversary or the day after, and it was just like, "Oh, okay, hey, I love you, blah 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 blah.
And that week
Let's
was
go
just
study."
Yeah,
And
like
it's not
both.
even like we'd study together. It was just like, and some I don't know. I think there was actually one year where we didn't
Yeah, we
even
did.
acknowledge it. Did we acknowledge?
What?
I don't remember acknowledge. I only remember acknowledging
No,
our year
because you
anniversary
like
once.
last year you had a big ass test to study for,
Do I even
and you weren't
remember?
doing bad. You were doing bad in class, so I came over to like help you out, and I dressed up and everything. I had like
Aw.
a nice shirt, a tie, and
Cute.
a
You're
vest.
cute. You're adorable.
Yeah, my teacher was just like, "Why are you dressing up so nice today?" And I was just like, "I got a date."
Midterm. But so yeah, this is the first year that we can actually spend the whole day together, and we don't have tests the next day, and we're off for like a month, so it's like awesome because college is awesome like that. So actually I think you pretty much resorted to like when we first started dating.
What? What does that mean?
Um,
One should be because you wanted to go. Two, because you wanted to support the person that you're with. If you think that you're going to support them after college.
yeah, don't get married before
Don't assume
college.
that you're
Don't
going
get
to college.
engaged before college.
Yeah, don't assume that you're gonna go in there and be like, "Hey, I'm marrying you," or
No.
because that's
Friends have gotten engaged. It's just you're going to college already, like kind of like rolling the dice with what's gonna happen to you. Don't put a like rock on your hand to make it more like whatever could happen could be worse.
Yeah.
Unless you want.
Honestly, I love you.
You're so orthodox.
I'm so weird. Anyway, this is you and me signing out for today.
I gotta make this so much shorter.